This morning to tell us all about the one-armed cook, which she brought for us today, and she's going to do some explaining for us because you know, the whole picture of having your kid on your hip and trying to cook, do everything at the, you know, it was tough years for me doing all that.
Well, and sometimes you have one on your hip and one on your leg. I think my next book will be the one-legged cook.
Needless to say, this comes from personal experience.
Comes from personal experience.
Wondering how you're going to make it through the day.
Exactly. And of course, my children are 15 and 13 now, so I cook with a martini in my hand, and all the recipes are equally as useful.
A well-deserved martini, I'm sure.
Right.
For all those young mothers out there and mothers who with multiple kids, is this why you wrote the book for them?
I absolutely did. Ultimately, I want people to spend more time with their babies and less time in the kitchen. So we've got a few tricks and tips to share.
Listen, I've got to hammer you a little bit here. You did not bring a baby.
I know.
And you're cheating today.
This is true.
So
well, maybe somebody give me a martini. I'll do that.
Oh, you put a martini in there. I'll do anything for you. What you got there?
I've got a one-handed can opener. It's a cordless electric can opener, so you can open a can with one hand. A pair of kitchen shears, great thing to open all kinds of packaging. A pizza cutter is
one hand again. That's all you need. One hand
to cut anything, not just pizza. And a rubber bottom mixing bowl doesn't slide away from you on the counter. And then these are adorable. These are salt and pepper mills that are operated with one hand.
One hand again. So there's a theme.
There is a theme here. There's a theme here. But today I've got a frozen lemonade pie, which is so great for this holiday weekend.
All right.
And I've got a can of sweetened condensed milk. And I'm going to add 6 ounces of a frozen lemonade concentrate. Okay. Now, you can use anything. We've made one with a strawberry daiquiri mix, no alcohol, and some grape juice, and we made a limeade version. So this just comes together so quickly.
There you go with one. Oh, you're 2 hands there. There you go.
And
wow, a whole bucket full, huh?
A whole bucket full of whipped topping there. Smush that around.
Well with a martini.
Yes. And all the more fun. But, you know, we really do want parents to be prepared for this time in their lives and stock their refrigerator and their freezer and their pantry with things that can really make dinner time go by without too much stress.
What about cooking ahead of time?
Absolutely a great strategy for one-armed cooks. You want to have meals prepared ahead. Whenever you're cooking, put something in and make a double batch and put one in the freezer, and you're already one step ahead for next week's meal.
All right, let me throw you a curveball.
All right.
What about the folks that say, put the kid in the crib and just chop away in the kitchen?
You know, everybody's a little bit different, and they have their own style. So if that's your style, that's okay. And in fact, in the One-Armed Cook, we have a whole chapter on keeping your baby safe and entertained while you're cooking. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, but we all know things happen. The phone rings, you get distracted, and babies can be fussy at mealtime. So this is just a way to get through that time.
And if I remember well, mine are 15 and 14. I couldn't put them down when they were that age either. So.
Yes, yes. And now our concerns are different. Driver's license.
Oh, that's your next book. That's your next book. That's a lot of fun. Can I taste real quick?
This is the frozen lemonade pie.
One of my faves.
It's a great finish to some of our recipes like grilled flank steak and Caribbean shrimp.
You go, girl.
All right.
You go, girl. This is
great.
Good. 2 hands, I'm sorry. Cynthia Graubart has a book signing next Saturday at noon at the Borders on Peachtree Road. Get details by calling 404-237-0707. Ooh, that's good. And you can get a copy of the book in bookstores or by logging on to the onearmedcook.com. Man, this was fun.
Thank you.